my best friend there like over and over, and at one point she just stopped coming, but I kept going, and I realized like, okay, I think I like this. And then it was like late in like grade 12, I started making things and doing things and taking class and whatever. But so because I started late, it took me a while to get into an extra year to get into the program, but I got in. And then I think that in like mid-second year was really like beginning of second year was a huge turning point for me, just in like developing my aesthetic. Because in first year I had no idea, and it definitely doesn't relate to me now, anything that I did back then. So yeah, definitely mid-second year, and now I think I've got a good grasp on what I like to do.
How would you define your personal style? Do you feel like it reflects what you produce?
Yes and no, sometimes. Okay, so I dress differently every day to the point where if I meet someone new, they won't recognize me the day after. I can often be described, I guess, as like a gothic gypsy, but then sometimes I like to do pin-up, and then sometimes I'm super colorful and wacky and crazy and nonsensical. So I think that more like the gothic gypsy side of it can accurately fit with my design aesthetic, because I do a lot of odd and darker things, but I think I will like to start experimenting with a lot of color. So I guess, I don't know, I'm kind of scared because I don't really want my aesthetic to be all over the place just like the way I dress, so I'm trying to really like pinpoint it, but I think so far it's been working out.
So what were your inspiration for the pieces you created?
I had 6 originally ideas, but then I brought it down to 3 to make it realistic, and my inspiration was the pre-metamorphosis stage of insects. So for example, one of the looks, the one that will be featured is representing a beetle larva, which is really odd and disgusting, but like I think it'll be really interesting, and to make something, I really like making odd things beautiful. And then the second one is an azalea caterpillar mixed with a ranchman's tiger moth caterpillar. So it's like a top and a bottom. And then the last one is a monarch butterfly in chrysalis.
What tips would you give anybody who's looking to get started in fashion or design?
Don't think it's easy. Don't think that there's no math involved. Don't think that you'll ever get sleep. If you're like me and many others that like to challenge ourselves. But I don't know, I think often people come into this program or just generally go into fashion thinking it's going to be a cinch and that it's all fun, and it's really like, it's fun, I love what I do, but you know, if I wouldn't like be in this if I didn't love it so much, because the amount of work that I put into it and how overexhausted I constantly am, like I would advise to think it through, definitely. That's probably the best tip.
So, okay, second last question. You're put into a Freaky Friday situation where you can switch lives for a day with anyone. Who would you switch with and why?
I was thinking about this, like realistically, I mean in my head I was like, oh my god, like Rick Owens or like Issey Miyake or whatever, Yohji Yamamoto, but like which are some of my favorite designers. Then again, A, they're men, so I don't really think I would like that. And B, I don't know, I think being in their shoes for a day would just be so crazy, I wouldn't even know how to deal with it. So to be more realistic, I think Daphne Guinness, because just to have her wardrobe, like my wardrobe means so much to me, but it's at like such a small stage right now compared to what I know it'll be at and when I have the money to buy the things that I want. She has everything, and she's stunning, and she's perfect, and she's such one of like my favorite fashion icons. So I think to be in her shoes for a day, I think I could manage it, and to feel what that would be like would be really cool.
And where can readers find out more about you and your work?
I have a Facebook page, just look up Olivia Rubens. I also post everything on Twitter and on Instagram. Instagram is Liv Rubens, my Twitter is Olivia Owl. But my main source of posting everything is my Facebook page.
Okay, thank you.
Cool.